You guys are watching Hijabi in the City with me, Hana Ismail.
And me, Sarah Hildebrand.
Alright, Alhamdulillah, finally we managed to pull this off.
Yes.
Basically, Hijabi in the City is a podcast. Basically, we'll be discussing a lot of topics and a lot of interesting stuff for you guys while we're having tea, because I figure, people, more often than not, people like to spill the tea. But in a very bad way.
Gossip.
Yes, gossiping, talking bad about others. So I figured that maybe if we're gonna do this, while we're having tea, might as well we discuss something that is beneficial for you and for me and for those
everyone,
who are watching,
yes.
Inshallah. And this is our very first episode. I'm really excited.
I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this.
I think I've been trying to engage with you for quite some time, but I figured because you've been busy with your lot of shadows,
dramas,
and you've been involving with dramas and lots of shoots, and me as well, and there's been a few hiccups, but Alhamdulillah, I guess when the time comes, when the right time comes, it comes, it helps.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. I'm not sure how many episodes we'll be doing for this podcast, but we'll try to do as many as possible, depending on your requests as well. So if you have any queries, you can just hashtag us Hijabi in the City, Hijabi with a BAE. Hijabae, because we're based and you guys are watching. I'm sure you guys are based as well. Hijabae in the City, preferably via Twitter or via Instagram, because that's the only platform that I think we're currently active.
Yeah,
I'm not active on Facebook though. How about you?
I try. I guess you can hit me up on Facebook, but preferably Twitter or Instagram. Just ask any kind of questions, or if you have any topics you'd like us to discuss, we'd be happy to share and talk about it.
Yes, inshallah. Okay, so I think for this first episode, I think it's better that we establish what Hijabi in the City is all about. Like I said, it's a podcast. We discuss a lot of stuff. It's not just about personal life, but also issues that I think are very close to our hearts, and you as well.
Well, we're going to be talking about what's the definition of Hijabi, right? And then we're going to be talking about maybe current issues that are going on, happening right now, maybe relationship issues.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Right? Personal issues, any kind of problems or anything that's going on, just in general, I think.
I think kita lari daripada discussing on RD.
Yes.
Because it, in a way, how do I say this? It basically defines who we really are as hijabis,
it's our way of life.
It's a way of life, yes, exactly. So, so personally, I think hijabi is a hijabi who's sassy, who's smart,
strong.
Yeah, strong, intelligent, know what she wants, and at the same time, tak lari daripada the track that what we're supposed to do as Muslims.
The path.
Yeah.
Stick to the path, but as a strong, empowered woman.
Yes, in this challenging world, in this challenging modern world, and very tempting as well.
Oh, very tempting.
Very tempting world,
Yeah, I think that in this life, this modern world, sometimes it's easy to get off track. There's all kinds of debates and whatnot, but I think once you stick to the basics, it's super easy. And just don't complicate things, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, and when you say don't complicate things, we women tend to complicate things. I mean, I don't want to...
We overthink.
Yes, I think because we overthink, but then there are reasons why we overthink, There are reasons. I don't want to make it as an excuse, but there are good reasons why sometimes we overthink. Especially when we deal with people around us, with the situation that we're dealing. We just want to try to be the best and overcome the best way possible. So that's why sometimes it makes it hard for us to have a one way of doing things. I don't know.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you want to make sure you think of everything thoroughly. You don't want to do anything out of impulse moves. Yeah. Because anything, consequences, anything could happen. So you just want to think is this right? And should I do this? Why is that person like that? Should I?
Yeah. Should I react this way? Should I react? Should I not react to
this? Is it right to do this? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think those are the challenges that the hijabis nowadays, I mean, all of you guys are facing, I suppose. I mean, especially in a working life. Moreover, if you have a family, if you have your own family, you have your own kid, you know, those are the things that maybe added more to that. But I'm sure with the right priorities, you know what you do, what you should do, and what you should not. But you know, at the same time, it's not easy.
It's not easy. I think the most important thing is to know yourself, and then only you can, you know, once you know yourself, it's easy to make decisions and think about how to do things.
But then, have you ever encountered difficulty because, you know, you're a hijab woman working in this industry? I'm sure there are a lot of challenges. I mean, I have to admit, you know, wearing hijab, I mean, people say that it's easy working in this industry line, media, entertainment and whatnot. But then, more often than not, sometimes I find myself having difficulties for me to be myself and at the same time to adhere to whatever the need of the industry.
I feel like sometimes I cannot totally be myself just because, you know, people are very judgmental, especially when you put on the hijab. Like, I think people want you to be a certain way, or they think you should be a certain way, and then you always try to not go overboard because you don't want people to say stuff about you or think wrongly. But then I think everybody faces everybody has their own story and, you know, their own path, and it's sometimes I kind of just do it, just be myself regardless if people want to say anything. But there are situations where I try to contain myself and be a certain way because I don't want people to judge me or think of.
Yeah, because especially when you're the celebrity, or when you're someone that people know, you know, macam because you're on TV, you know, so you adalah tumpuan, so everything that you do, but people will easily judge and comment.
Oh my God, yes.
And comment you know, and unless you're not someone that people tak kenal, you can just do and be yourself. I think you don't have that much of limitation.
Yeah, because
as much as we did.
No one cares.
Because no one cares. I mean, bukanlah it's not that I want to compare, but that's a reality, you know. Especially in this day and age where social media platform is widely used by everyone and easily accessible to everyone. And in the light of Women's Day, you know, it just happened last month during March, and also we are seeing that a lot of movement for women to empower themselves, you know, from all backgrounds, all shapes and sizes, from different culture and different religion. And we're seeing that more and more people are aware of women in hijab, you know, and how this hijab represent our deen and our faith.
Yes.
Especially in the recent tragedy in Christchurch, New Zealand.
Oh my God,
we're seeing that the New Zealanders, they're showing a very, very strong solidarity to the Muslim minorities in New Zealand. I'm in awe.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's it's wonderful, you know. It's you know, it doesn't matter if you're a minority or you're a majority, there will be no discrimination. We can't tolerate discrimination against anyone or everyone, be it their faith, their culture, or their belief. So it's a way of telling that we should respect everyone regardless. You know?
The equality that they're really showing, the imagery of equality there. Yes. And I really love the fact that anyone can don the hijab because they understand the meaning of it. It's, you know, it's modesty, it's you as a whole. It's you are representing something, you cover up for a reason.
Yes.
And it's to remind, I remind myself every day when I cover up, I have to be a certain way.
Okay. And it's good that you remind yourself every day. Because I just
it's a reminder.
Because I just put out, okay, it's like me driving, you know. You're driving, you don't notice whether you're on this gear or whatever. Tapi macam, okay, you tahu ni gear ni, just it's subconscious, okay.
Oh yeah, it's how you breathe. It's just
it's good. But it's good that you have this reminder. I think I should do that myself because so that I tahu, okay, you know what, you are doing everything on purpose. Everything ada niat.
Yes.
So once you put that niat and and the niat is good, so everything ada pahala, and there's like blessings that goes along the way, you know. So yeah, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I?
So I feel, I mean, you can do it, but then well, I needed that, and then that's one of the reasons why I chose to wear the hijab. But like, you know, going back to Christchurch, I think that's one reason why they were donning the hijab. It was like a reminder. It's like telling people like, hey, you know, this is like something strong. It's something that they hold on to. It's you can't just because people wear the hijab and maybe you think it's like a negative image, that doesn't mean you can discriminate or you can do stuff and like
which goes to our point. The more reason why we are doing this Hijabae in the city, because we want to portray that Hijabis, you know, we are normal, ordinary Muslim women.
Yeah,
you know,
we're just ordinary people living our lives.
Yes, living our lives, and maybe we can, in a way, enlighten people out there, giving perspective to how we deal with our personal lives and our daily lives. You know,
we don't bite.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, I hope that gives you guys like a brief summary what Hijabae in the city is all about. And yeah,
we're looking forward to talking about all kinds of topics with you guys, inshallah. And we hope that, you know, you love this. You love what we're going to be sharing with you. And we hope this benefits you,
inshallah. And we hope to see you guys in our next episode. We'll be discussing something really, really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spill lots of tea this time around.
Oh, don't spill it on me.
So I'll see you guys. Assalamualaikum.